All right. Hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So obviously we are getting right in to the sort of global Dokkan celebration here. I mean, going into it, the vibes were not the best, but I will say it does seem for myself and the community just overall, they've definitely made a pretty big come around so far, with just like how good the kits and everything have been. So I mean, that being said, I finally, oh my god, finally, I got lucky for once. It, your boy here, he just, I don't get lucky too often. 10th anniversary, sure, I did walk away with 5 of the 6 LRs, but that does come with the sort of asterisk, that I did have to get like pity for it, right? And then I got lucky off like a ticket summon, uh, for Gohan, but like Beast Gohan last year, over 1,000 didn't get him. I think I went around 1,000 during Worldwide. I got one copy of Tech Broly, and that's like pretty much all I got. I didn't get like any other featured. I it took me I think 750 roughly to get my like one copy and a pity copy of Namek Vegeta. And then at 10th year, I it took me like 1,100 stones before I pulled any of the new LRs, and I had gotten like 5 featured in that whole 1,100. It like I had some of my biggest, like, just back to back to back, um, not the most fun summoning sessions for big celebrations within the last year or so. But this time around, I walked in with 600, and I'm a very happy camper. So all that out of the way, this is going to be a 55% showcase for obviously the new Goku here. I did want to just awaken him here, so let's do this. I do already have a team made. I'm very excited to use these guys. It's actually pretty funny because if you go and look at that summon video, um, I did actually. I didn't even like. I wanted these guys, but it was not. I was like, oh, we're not. It wasn't like, oh, I'm chasing them. No, that's not even like it just sort of happened, honestly. I explained the reason, like, I summoned on Tao. I did 150 on him was I did see the new summon point system, and my sort of logic was, okay, I do the 150 on Tao, and then I do 150 on each of the GDC banners, and then I'll be able to take advantage of the new summon point system, and we'll see how that works. So I definitely want to record that when it becomes available. So I started my summon video out with 150 on them. I got them second multi. I don't have Rose quite yet, but I'm not giving up. I've been grinding, so we'll definitely get to use him at some point. But yeah, let's train him here real quick. I did already make a team for this guy. I did figure uh what better way to try out this new Blue Goku. Let's see if I can get lucky with the sleeping guys. I like to just use a bunch of them because I mean it's 30% chance. I don't typically get too lucky. Yeah, see, uh-huh. I got 2 of them. Of course. Now, uh, I do already have a team made, and I figured the sort of best way to really try out this new LR's power will be, let's just go over to the event real quick. I figured we could try out RedZone Blue Goku. I figured, I mean, that'd be a really good way to try this guy out for the first time, considering he has dodge cancel, which obviously, if you take a look at this character, let me go to the team I have made here. There we go. See, that's the team I have made. If you take a look at this character, right? I do like the Goku form much, much, much more than the Vegeta form, unfortunately, as I am a Vegeta fan. Um, as you can see, they are a big dodging character. Now, they have a ton of damage reduction, and they are type disadvantage here, so that could be troublesome. Until I figured this would be perfect, because now we get to try out their very insane active pretty much for free, where you can evade. So I figured this could be pretty fun. I don't know if we'll use Vegeta in here. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll have the friend one go on Vegeta and have them like on the same rotation or something and try it like that. I don't know. I just I'm definitely a lot more enthusiastic about using Goku. I will say that. Let me see if I can't find a 55% one. Like I said, I do want to make this a 55% video. There we go. Any link levels? Oh, well, they have the equip some link levels. Do we have a Goku without link levels, without equips? Yeah, I'd need to get around to doing all that stuff quite yet. Um, the link levels are higher, but there's no defensive equips, so I'm gonna go with this character, honestly. All right, but yeah, this team is actually very insane. The leader skill is designed this way clearly to fit just like all the big fusions. I mean, Future Saga fused fighters, and then you have Bond, a parent and child, final trump card. Like, I do have Tech Gogeta here for now, but obviously we do have the Super Easy A for Blue Vegito coming. So I'll try him out on this team, I suppose, when he does release. But I mean, this category sort of setup here, while there are a lot of good options here, like I mean, Gotenks, for example, right? I personally really like Super Easy Vegito. I've grown a lot, from the initial details on Super Easy Gogeta, like Tech Kale and Khalifa, although they need a Universe Survival Saga ally. But I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here, but it's mainly like the big fusion stuff. So I do think their category is a little weird. I think they probably should have had a third leader skill, like how it is an anniversary size celebration. I mean, the Dokkan Fest LRs for the big 10th anniversary both had three, so I don't know why these guys can't. But yeah, I've yapped way too long here. Let me jump in, and let's see how good Goku is. Now we don't have what the fuck, 900,000 HP. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
It's about time I got a chance to fight. It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself.
Okay. So yeah, this team is going to be very strong, and I feel like that's kind of bad in a sense that it's like, even though I think the new LR here is going to be really good, okay, the battle motion is pretty decent. Even though I think the new LR is going to be really good, I mean, obviously, I think it's fair to say that, with how good the rest of the team is, like, it's kind of not fair for these bosses. So we're starting off 280k. Mind you, this is mine 55%, no link levels. 280k. We do have our full sort of conditions here. So we do have 70% damage reduction. Let me get that 180% phase 2 buff when receiving an attack. I mean, once Goku starts to build up, the enemy Goku, it could be pretty troublesome. But obviously the good thing is with this Goku here, we'll have our actives, so we should be fine with the dodge. Also, worth noting, like this SA here, I'm definitely gonna have to do a stacking video for these guys. I will say, unfortunately, for myself and for you guys, I mean, we're gonna have to wait. you know, the event I use is actually getting like some boss rush stages. So it's actually offline for like 3 or so days here. You know, I was getting ready to do the TN video I wanted to do, and then I realized they took the event offline. So I was like, well, damn it. So you know, I'll just do I'll do TN later on. I'll get to these guys as soon as I can, but it's going to be a bit. But this effect raised allies' defense by 60% for one turn. I mean, excluding self sucks. But it's going to be very impactful. So I definitely, I think that's very nice. Now I will say, oh, all right. I mean, what better test? What does this do? Now, mind you, this is turn 1, so okay, triple digits. Now, I mean, obviously, okay, double super. Goku does have to build up. This, you know, the enemy Goku, so we're already taking 50k. That's 21 mil. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of this Goku's animations, I will say that. I think he is the weakest of the 4. I don't think they're like terrible, but I do think they are the weakest of the 4. So it really does suck because I actually really like Vegeta, so I'm gonna have to make sure to try and get like usage out of him at some point. I don't know when exactly that'll happen, but maybe I'll wait honestly until to use him more. Who knows? That might be a bit off. I was gonna say until like Vegeta and Trunks come out, because he's very obviously meant to be paired alongside them. It's way too obvious, you know, with that Trunks support. I mean, there's no other Trunks. Like, there's no Trunks that's good in the game right now. So I mean, I do think the Super EZA for that Dokkan Fest TUR one is coming this celebration, but you know that's not coming yet, obviously, and they're not going to make that sort of buff like that if it's only for one character. I really don't think so. So I'm really excited to use this guy. I really want to see the active. I'm also really excited to use Rose. I hope I can get him. I did check, because I don't check it too often. I did check my you know, Google Play. You know, I do have I said this in my summon video, but just real quick, you know, if you have Android, these sort of Google Play rewards, I mean, it's like once a week. It's like every Friday. You can potentially get some free points, and you know, those have been pretty good for me. There's also Google rewards where you do like a minute-long survey, and it'll give you 10, 20, 30 cents, some odd bullshit like that. So, I mean, that really does stack up over time. And long story short, I was actually able to purchase that $4 pack for 50 stones. So, I'll probably be able to summon a lot sooner than I initially thought I was going to. I probably, honestly, within the next day or so. I do want to wait until I have like 300 and get like the seriously serious tickets. But otherwise, I cannot wait to jump back into Rose. Okay, so we're at 257 here. Now this is... we do have some of the link levels, but we don't have a lot of key here. They have more key with Gogeta, huh? I guess we'll take advantage of Gogeta. We'll just vote the Super Saiyan 4s off. I mean, realistically, I don't think it matters too much who's where. They're all just so insane. Oh, which, by the way, in my summons, I was they were so crazy, I swear. I managed to pull a dupe for AGL Gogeta, so I haven't used him yet either. I'm really excited to see what that's gonna look like. I've been pretty lucky here, so a big reason why I haven't been able to jump into any mini showcases recently, just like as the character comes out, is A, I'm not getting the character as they come out, and you know, it's like B, well, I suppose it's sort of the same point, just expanded. Like I'm not summoning for these TURs, and like the monthly TRs. Usually I'm not. And when I do summon, I typically just, like I said, I even like Golden Week, I think I went like 600 or so stones, maybe 750, something like that, to get my one copy of Hit. Um, so everything I'm talking about is all recorded. I'm not pulling these numbers out of my ass. I mean, you could go check for yourself if you don't believe me. And I am free to play. It just, once again, I mean, when those rewards or well, I suppose they're both rewards, but when those come up, I do spend when I can, but I don't like touch an actual personal penny, if that, like a real penny, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I just, by the time I get the character when I have been summoning it's like so far off. It's like, is there even really a point in doing a showcase at this, But here, I mean, getting the LR immediately, it definitely, it's gonna be fun, to use them a lot. I do have several sort of events. This isn't the only showcase I'm gonna do. I have several events I want to jump into. So look forward to that. I haven't done that Battle Hard Single the Foe stage 9 yet, which does require 6 fused fighters. So I think we'll jump into there next. I mean, it's just perfect. I mean, the whole team wants to be fused fighters, so I mean, I might as well, I figure. Okay, so well, obviously with this team, we just have supers galore. All right, I don't know exactly how I want to handle like the setups. Okay, 280k. Cause support from Gogeta here, right? Successors, yeah. So obviously we can't use our active yet. We don't have the tag yet. We will be able to get the tag animation next turn for that Blue Goku. But I mean, this character is actually pretty simple. However, this character is also very strong. So, essentially, it's damage reduction, evasion, stats. Like it's not. There's not a lot of complicated, grab 5 int orbs, like you don't. It's literally just grab any amount of key spheres, get at least 20 key, have a couple allies around you, and you have the full sort of condition for this character. So I do really like how easy it is to just like get everything active. Okay, this could be pretty deadly. Yeah, 191k. Okay, but I mean, we have 900,000 HP, mind you. So, I mean, what does pretty deadly even mean? Honestly, like it's so crazy. What, like, this leader skill is limited, but they made it limited for a reason. I think there's no, because this shit. And I mean, once we get into part 2, I mean, I don't want to. What we all know what Dokkan did, right? Well, I presume we all know what Dokkan did. They all I'll say is they pulled on themselves LR illicit methods part 2, if you know what I mean. So I do think this team may get some buffs, next part, I think could be pretty exciting. We'll have to see. But yeah, they definitely. I'm gonna be having a lot of fun with Celebration. I'm gonna be having a lot more fun than I thought I was going to be. I will say that. I can't wait to. I'm grinding them all out because I'm getting the alt arts as well. But I am grinding that free to play Goku Black team out, and I think they'll be a lot of fun to use. Which, real quick, I did make a note on the breakdown video there. If you've seen that, those were without special equips. I didn't know they had special equips. I tried checking that video if you watched it. I mean, you could see that, but I didn't see them. So because it wasn't like character specific, it was like it's for clone rosés, but it's like for all of them. So it's like more broad. So it wasn't in the character specific. So I didn't see it when I looked. All right. In just a moment here, we should be able to see the tag animation. So that'll be nice. And then I'll even show like the Vegeta battle motion, even though I don't think I'm gonna actually use it. We're gonna have 2 actually tag animations next turn.
short for all the times we've died.
Wait, huh? Am I crazy? Oh, I guess I've already played it today, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, what do I want to do here? So, 287. What is the Vegeta's? 246. So he is less starting out, but it is worth noting. I mean, he's getting 400% phase 2, whereas Goku's only getting 180%. So he, although he is 40% damage reduction, he has the high chances to evade as well. What should I do here? I feel like maybe, honestly, I should try using like one active per. I am curious, do we think, will that active skill effect hit my characters in the other rotation? I don't know. Because we were at, what, like 280k? 260k, something like that, so, I mean, we'll be able to tell if it's active. I think I'm going to use Vegeta's active and actually just, like, do this. I think this could be pretty fun to do it like this. You know, honestly, while I'm doing Vegeta's active, I don't get this animation in too much, and Vegeta is not going to be the star of the show here. So let me get the Power Crush in here too.
Some things are more important than victory. These just aren't right for us. Well said, Kakarot. Spoken like a true saint.
Alright, this is, Dokkan might have cooked a little too much. Well, I mean, it's good to cook, but you get what I mean. Alright, I mean, it's kind of simple, but it looks nice. At the end of the day, even if there's not, like, a lot of motion, like, look at this. I mean, you could tell. Right? I mean, look at this sprite. Look at this sprite. Like, the quality, like, it's such an insane difference. So, I mean, even if there's not, like, a lot of motion on some of these, I really do appreciate the increase in quality. Alright, let's, oh, we have less because of, okay, he is attack support, right? Alright, let's use this.
I'll defeat you for my son and for the future, Father! Take this, Galaxy! Come on, Trunks! Give it all you got! Sure thing! This is the power of portals!
I did 37 mil. Alright, what are we up to? So he's up to 1.4. Now, we do get the guard for the 4 turns. He has 40% damage reduction. We do already have both of these abilities. The additional super... I mean, the super effect is greatly raised, so he's still actually going to get a lot of defense within this turn. But okay, just 1.4 mil-ish with the active. And then with guard and 40% damage reduction plus his super effects, he'll probably be roughly around, if he just gets the 3s guaranteed. Wait, does the friend here have any hidden potential? A little bit. If he gets the 3 he's guaranteed, we should probably have maybe like mid 3 mil-ish, a little lower, maybe like 3.1, 3.3 mil range, I think. So he, interesting. All right, they definitely cook. Now, real quick here, Vegeta actually does want to be in slot 3 for extra attack and crit, but I don't really care about that. We're just using it like this. And let's, we might as well just get Gogeta in here.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Alright, now if I had to guess, we're probably going to wrap up this fight very soon, even though we're on turn 4 here. I probably like turn 7, honestly. Like, the thing with the fusion characters is once you get their big... Ooh, okay. Once you get their big turns out, they do insane amounts of damage. And then we have a team chock full of them, right? So it's... What this is like, this is, while it's a limited leader skill, like it's just gonna be so busted. And I do think even those fucking super bosses, because that free-to-play Goku Black team is just so good, I do think Rose is gonna be like in a really good spot as well. So I'm so excited. I think they've done a pretty good job so far. Look at this, we're losing all this HP, but it doesn't even matter. Was that 38? 36? Okay. Now, we're not in slot 3, so we don't have as much attack, 23.7. And this is 55% once again. I mean, there's some like bubbles in the equip, but okay. This is our last guaranteed, 25.5. He could be hitting a hell of a lot harder, huh? That's interesting. Okay. For 55%, I mean... Interesting. I think they cooked. Alright, they cooked, I think, with all these guys. What the hell? I cannot wait to use the Vegeta Blue active next turn. That was like getting the dodge. Like, this is just gonna be so insane. Oh, and both the supers are right there. I mean, this is literally perfect. It does. Wait. So, yeah, Vegeta support is hitting me right now. That's very good to know. So we're at 321,000. Alright. Let's use the active. $52 million damage. 373,000. And now we can dodge. Like, this is just so crazy. Alright, do I want to transform these guys? Listen, I might as well. Fuck it.
Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you! This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God! I'm going to have fun destroying you!
Alright. Let me grab the orbs real quick. Oh, they need 7. Wait, I can't get the 7. Oh well, we'll just go for 6. I don't think it really matters too much, honestly. Let me do this. Oh, wait, what? I've played Gogeta already today? I don't... you know what? Probably in, like, Dokkan Metal farming. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Alright, let's see what we got here. Goku, dodge both these, please. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, that's kind of late, buddy. Yeah, like, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, that one hits. 237k. And then he's dropping 34 mil. This is 55%. Link level 1. Without the insane special equips, obviously. What the hell? just like being able to do this, like just turn 1, just immediately. Ooh, god damn. How good are they? Or how good is he? Because it's turn 4. It's turn 4. Now, if you start turn 1, sure, I mean, that's 2 appearances without it. But turn 2? Or turn 3, like, it's literally just 1 appearance, and then you can use the active. Which you get a permanent 20% attack and defense, and self-nullify dodge cancel. Like, is this just me, or is that crazy? Like, oh my god, alright. Very interesting. I'm gonna do this. Do this. I think I'll try and use Super Gogeta next to my Goku, is what I'll do. That should be pretty fun. Yeah, what the hell? Because like, this is one of the harder fights in the game. You know, I do think, obviously, with, I mean, you're supposed to attack lower, defense lower. You know, this fight, well, attack lower this fight, defense lower the Vegeta fight. And while they're not, like, insanely difficult, at least, like, the Goku fight is one of the harder fights in the game. Now, I haven't taken a look at the new fights just yet, so I'm gonna have to jump into all those, see how they are. But I will say, like, doing this 55% link level just out the gate, like, this is really good performance. At least in my opinion. Yeah, and you gotta think, like, it's not like I'm drip feeding them in support either. Something like my TN showcase, I mean, I did drip feed him in support, but to be fair, I mean, his whole team is just OG Dragon Ball characters that have support. So, I mean, to me, I mean, it made sense. But for this team, it's not, you know, I have Vegeta's active. But, like, that's it. I mean, we're not, you know, I don't have, like, Glory over here or Bulma or some bullshit. Like, this is just what he does. It's like, just out the gate. Okay. Ooh. Yo, Gogeta. God damn. He got fucked up. Shit. And of course now it's all Rainbow Key Spears. No! Oh no. Shit. Well, I gotta use this for starters.
Now it's my turn.
The good old casual 99 mil. And, like, okay. I'm so bewildered. Are they? Ooh. I mean, obviously I haven't used RedZone yet, but, like, looking at Goku, I thought they already both were, but, like, using it, he's got to be top 5 level at least. I think so. Being able to do this stuff just immediately, like, pretty much for free, it really does matter. It really does matter. So, I really do value that. Alright, this could be really good or really bad. We'll have to see. Please dodge. Please look. Okay, there we go. Alright. 36.6. So, I mean, the stacking is pretty... I mean, we're getting higher and higher, but it's not like... You know, it is just one stack, so it's not like the biggest, most apparent thing. It's like a neat little addition. Okay. We need to dodge this one too, though, Goku. I do think so. I mean, we've gotten some attack lowering from, like, Goku and Gogeta, but... Oh, my God. But, you know, more like it's not like there's a lot of support. You know, it's not like we have a ton of attack lowering. Like, he's just doing this. Like, he's just able to tank this guy. And this is type disadvantage, right? He doesn't have guard. He does have, you know, the huge amount of damage reduction, but... And he is the same type. Or not type, same class, but he does have type disadvantage, right? So... It's the fact that he's doing this well with type disadvantage that, like, is really what's, like, so crazy to me. Okay, I do think, not next turn, but the turn after, we should be able to finish with the Gogeta active hitting Goku, and that should be a really good way to finish things out, but... Oh, wait, I just... Oh my god, wait. So, Goku's active. 20% defense. 20% attack and defense. Vegeta's active. 15% attack and defense. So we're at 35% attack and defense. And then the additional 10% defense. So 35%, 45%. Super Gogeta's active is 54%. So... What is that? 89% and 99%? 89% attack, 99% defense. Did I do that right? In the percentage, in the active skill phase, like that's you're practically doubling what you'd have without. Oh my god. Okay. All right, now this is a little fishy here. Alright, I gotta use this.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
Alright, this is... As good as the team is looking here, we are in a pretty dire spot, and I can't really access the healing. So this is going to be on Vegeta to tank, I think. I mean, this at the end of the day, this will be a good test. Although his actives run out is the thing. I don't think he'll live. Especially with this low of HP. I don't want to set him up, is a thing. What if I do this? Okay, and then we'll be able to get a decent bit of healing. I mean, not like a ton, but a decent bit of healing in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, so we're at 384k now. Obviously, Tech Vegeta is going to be perfectly fine there. I think... Wait, how many orbs did I get on Strength Vegeta? Oh yeah, we're fluky, never mind. Yeah, you don't really have to worry about key on them either, which is actually a really crazy thing too. I'm actually really concerned that we die here, but I suppose this is actually, I mean, this is a good test. To see what Vegeta does against the Super, because we don't have Goku's active up, and Vegeta's active isn't up either. So I think probably late 2 mil-ish. 2 point some odd mil defense I think they'll get here. It could be wrong, but I think roughly. With a 40% damage reduction. I mean, it's a type disadvantage. We got the hidden potential, but it wasn't on much. Alright, I think we're dead here. Although we have gotten attack lowering, so I mean maybe that saves us. 36,000. Really? I was expecting a hell of a lot more. Okay. Yo. Alright. They, see, the thing is for me, I'm definitely, at the end of the celebration, I didn't get around to it with 10th anniversary. At the end of the celebration, I need to do a tier list, because, hell, maybe even in a few days, honestly. Because I don't know where I'd rank this guy. He's blowing me away right now. I definitely want to use him more, but I mean, he's blowing me away. 336,000. Wait, wasn't that? So did Vegeta's active actually hit? You know, I might not have. No, I don't think it did then. I don't think Vegeta's active does hit, actually. I think we were roughly around this too. I just probably didn't check it after I used Goku's active. Okay. Here, let me go into AGL, you know, Super Gogeta here, and we'll end this. Alright, and I'm going to use the active skill, and just real quick, 336,000. Goku's going to jump up a decent bit.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
Alright, Goku. What are we up to, buddy? 487,000. Jesus Christ. Yo, this is crazy. Because it's like, it's not even like I'm just like, oh, let's throw every fusion on just because. Like, this is his team. 49 mil. This is his team. I mean, who am I running if not the fusions? Right? I mean, we're definitely, I mean, Super Easy A Vegito Blue is coming. Super Easy A Rose is coming, right? But, you know, it's not like there's a lot of options to pull from. You know, I'm not just using these guys to make Goku and Vegeta look busted. Like, it's just their team. I'm just rocking their team. This is the normal team. I mean, I showed it at the beginning. Future Saga fused fighters. I mean, there's not a lot you can vary there. I mean, who am I running? Strength Banner Unit Piccolo? Like, I can't run Tech, Kale, and Galifa. I mean, they're really good, but I need the Universe Rival Saga ally. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna have to get to testing these guys a lot. I will say that. I'm gonna need to. I don't know where the hell I'd rank him. I think he's at least top 5. I think he is so far. I mean, we'll see. I think I'll jump into that Battle Hardened from the Dual Foe stage next, and we'll probably try and get at least one more big sort of content thing for 55%. Maybe one at like RedZone Jiren or some bullshit. We'll see. Maybe actually one of the harder fights. I mean, we'll see what those look like. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get around to doing a tier list soon, because this is like, it's so like, ooh, damn, because it's, you know, for me, how I've thought about the top 10, or we'll just say the top 5 for now. I've thought Super Vegito, right? Then I thought Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. then Super Gogeta, then the gods, uh, then um, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Although I will say, the gods and Super Gogeta for me are a little mixed match, but I think I do prefer Super Gogeta. Um, so like, I think he's at least better than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Has to be. I I don't want to say too much besides that just yet, because another thing is, my gods and everything, they're rainbow, right? I've been playing forever. This guy's 55%, so I don't want to lock in too much just yet, but this is a really good first look. All right, but that all being said, I mean that was actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. I did quite a lot of yapping. I do apologize. Um, I'm just so excited about these guys though. I'm having a lot of fun with the game right now. So all right, well in this here though, I hope if you summoned, your summons went well. You're using these characters, having as much fun with them as I am so far with Goku. But we'll continue on with the showcase next time. I I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about. I do try to do at least like one Dokkan video a day. I don't always hit that mark, but I always get one piece of content per day. I always try to get one piece of like one Dokkan vid per day, but I don't always do that. I always make my one piece of content though. But with a big celebration like this, or I'm not really sure how I want to approach making videos. Like obviously big info, I'm gonna cover it as soon as I can. Uh, but for like just like clears, 55% showcases, maybe I'll try and get like this one in like that Battle Hard Formidable Foe stage out today, and like get another one. Maybe even I'll do two. Honestly, two more. We'll see. Out the next day. I don't know. But well, on this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.